Hello. Alright. ちょっと待って。Oh my gosh. ちょっと待って。Let me shift the screen. I made it, guys. ちょっと待って。Hello? Can you hear me? 聞こえますか? Can you hear me? Hi, hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome. No, you can't. くだちょっと待って。Wait. Did I not mute? Was I muted? Hello. Kinda busy analyzing how angelic you sound. Really? Wait, I think my music might be too loud. Hello. Wow. Hi, thank you for following, Rin. Can you hear me? Please let me know if you can hear me. Hi. Hello. Hi. いらっしゃいませ. No. I mean, given that you're reacting, that you could not hear. 本当に. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Hi, so hello. Welcome to my very first stream. I am Ayu. Hi. はじめまして。私はあゆです。For today, soon. We'll get there someday. So eventually we'll get there. For today, I'm just so excited to stream. Welcome to the stream. So let me recognize who's in here in the chat. So hello Rin, hello Malfordian. Hi. Am I pronouncing your names correctly? Thank you very much for the follows and just thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. For today, I decided to do a game for my very first stream, but I think I should introduce myself first, right? It's kind of awkward so currently I'm just a head. I don't have a body yet. Hello, how about the potato? Welcome. Oh, you're so nice. Yeah, so my name is Ayu, and what am I? I'm an older sister. How should I introduce myself? I don't even know. I'm kind of clueless about things in general. Sometimes I'm not even sure why I'm doing this, but maybe I just wanted to interact and connect with more people. That's why I started VTubing, and yeah. Well, I impulsively started. That's why, as you can see, I'm just a sketch right now. But eventually, my mom, my VTuber Mama, will give me a body. Hi. それでは今日はour plan for hi Godspeed Outflow. Oh, we're going to do a game, and this was I have to apologize because supposedly what I was about to play was Ace Attorney. So I'm actually fond of. I'm not that much of a gamer, but if there are games that I'd love to play, that would be some puzzle games or detective games. So originally my plan was to stream the Great Ace Attorney. What was that? Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. So I think that was the latest installment of the Ace Attorney series. But however, I wasn't able to download the game during the Steam sale, so I'm kind of waiting for the next sale before I download it. So instead, one of the viewers from Ashley's stream, so Ravenhead, suggested another game that was made by the same maker of Ace Attorney. I think it's Shu Takumi, and then the name was Ghost Trick. When I checked on Steam, I typed Ghost Trick. The game that showed up was Ghost or Trick. I thought it was the same, so I downloaded the demo. But apparently, it's not the same. But it's still, when I checked, it's still like a mystery kind of game. I don't like horror, so I'm hoping that this is not some kind of horror. Alright, maybe we should shift to the game scene. Eto ne. I was really worried if I couldn't make it to this stream because I was out of the house over this past weekend. So, as I'm not sure if you've seen on me tweet that I met up with my VTuber Mama and my friend and our common friend. Yeah, we are roommates before, so we spent. I touched grass yesterday. I went out of the house and explored the city and stuff like that, and then I just got home 30 minutes ago. So, hi Aki, welcome. So Aki is my mom actually. Akira here is my mom. And yeah, ano ne, yeah. So I just had lots of fun over this past weekend, but I was kind of worried earlier, like, will I be able to make it in time for my stream? Should I have adjusted it to a later time? But no, I declared that I will stream at this time. So I'm here. Thank you very much for being here. Yeah, but because of that, our groceries are there at the counter at the what do you call that area? It's not yet. I haven't fixed it yet, or basically, I just took a bath, set up the stream, and I have to do this already. Yeah, so that's fine. Well, my mom and my brothers is literally touching grass. They're still cutting. They're still trimming the yard over at our other lot. So while they're doing that, I'm here streaming. I'm not helping out. I'm so sorry. Okay, let's shift to the game. Ouch! Ow! Hi. さあ始めましょうか. I'm kind of curious about if I should use like the Japanese, but considering that this game needs my brain, and considering that I'm not really that oh my gosh, I'm at loss for words. I don't know how to speak. No, we will do English, of course. Hi. それでは始めましょう. Let's start. No, I think I clicked the wrong button. Did you hear the sound of the game? Maybe I think I should turn down the volume of the background music. Hi, arigato. Potato. Hey. Potato in Japanese is jagaimo. I just remembered. Let's turn the volume down a little bit. Hi. Press start. This is it. I'm excited. Okay, let's do this. I should just turn off the background music instead. Hi. What's the game? The game is called Ghost or Trick. Ghost or Trick. So yeah, I don't know who this. Wow. We'll get to know the characters eventually. This is a new game. This is just a demo, so I haven't checked how long the gameplay is for the demo, but I'm hoping that we can finish it. Yeah. Alright, Tony. New game. Can you hear the audio? Is it audible on your side? Or is it too soft? What is your gender? Where are the choices? Oh. I'm a woman. I'm every woman. Alright. It's all in me. I felt a strong fatigue when I got out. I felt a strong fatigue when I got out of the carriage. I was just riding a carriage. Why am I so tired? I found it very strange. This time, I rode in a horse-drawn carriage for the first time. For me, a horse-drawn carriage is nothing more than what I see in the city. I concluded that I must have been tired because I had not got used to it. I belonged to the working class, so I was sure that I wouldn't be given the opportunity to ride a horse-drawn carriage. But it was a mistake. I don't know what's going to happen in life. Not long ago, I was in a desperate situation. I lost my job because of a minor mistake. It's the worst experience of my life. I don't want to experience it again if I can. But there were also lucky things for me. I was introduced to a short-term job by a friend. Moreover, it was one that a high reward was obtained. How I wish I also have something like that. I jumped at his suggestion. Then I was put in a carriage without being informed of the contents of my work and arrived here. I was very anxious. Before I got into the carriage, the driver of this carriage, too many carriages, man. The driver of this carriage told me to see the detective when I got to my destination. Who is a detective? Who is a detective? I mean, who is the detective? Alright. Hi. When I was dazed, the driver of the carriage got off the driver's stand and he had my luggage. Thank you. Jessica. Thank you for carrying my stuff. Is that my name? Jessica? No. Watashi wa Ayu desu. When I told him that, he smiled at me. His attitude towards me was very polite. I was very puzzled by it. Because he treats me like an aristocrat. Wow. How I wish I also have the same life. He approaches the front door of the villa. I chased him. Wow. I noticed it on my way. He didn't ask for my name. My name is Jessica, but he doesn't know it. I observed him well. Even if he is a horse-drawn carriage driver, he is dressed in a very good quality clothes. In very good quality clothes. I compared myself to him. I'm sure he's not interested in me, who looks poor. I concluded so. Why are the lines too long? I'm a disposable worker. I was depressed to remember the fact. I looked up at the villa to change my mood. いいですね。これはいいですね。I muttered, wow, because it was so respectable. Then the driver of the carriage turned around and looked at me. Oh no. Yeah. Don't worry, because it's nothing. I made excuses for him out of embarrassment. And then I walked. And then I walked. What? What? And then I walked, pretending to be calm. Why am I correcting the grammar of this game? Ouch. Sorry. If my voice was too loud, I'm so sorry. Me and the carriage driver arrived at the front door of the villa. Beso. You know, when I see villas, it reminds me of that episode in Oran High School Host Club. Wow, it shows my age. 私は29歳です. 29 years old, so. Okay, he rings the doorbell and informs the landlord of our visit. I expected to wait quite a while because this villa is very big. But my expectations came off and the front door opened immediately. 扉を開けると、そこは I entered the villa through an open front door. Then a large entrance hall greeted me. Wow, that's great. いいですね。すっげー。I looked around in excitement, and at that time, I saw there feeling the sign. Huh? What? I saw there feeling the sign that someone was laughing. What kind of sentence was that? I don't know. I think someone was laughing at Jessica. Wow. Shitsuzi. Hello. I sincerely welcome your visit. I am the butler of this villa. Hi. Hello. I'm glad to see you. When I replied, he nodded with a smile. それでは, I will guide you to your room. He received my baggage from the driver of the carriage and he walked out quietly. The detective has already arrived and he is waiting for you. Please, come here. I'll carry my luggage myself. Why does the butler look so mad? Yeah, I know. I called out to him, but he didn't stop. As I was puzzled, the driver of the carriage patted me on the shoulder. When I looked back at him, he smiles at me, and he encouraged me in a small voice that you would be fine. Huh? What? That I would be fine. 大丈夫です. He met me for the first time today, but he cared for me. I was touched by his kindness. Come on, let's go. I'm sorry. I think that didn't suit his voice, his character. Come on, let's go. I looked at him in a hurry when I heard his voice. The butler stares at me with a smile. Yes, I replied to him. Then I looked back at the driver of the carriage. Thanks. When I thanked him, he smiled at me, and when he encouraged me, he closed the front door and left. The sound of the front door closing made me anxious. Because of the kind carriage driver left, I encouraged myself and then chased the butler. Why are there a lot of chasing happening here? I hope like someday I dream of maybe when I finally improve on my Japanese, I'll be able to maybe become a game translator or something like that. You know, it's not impossible. I just hope. I was guided to a wonderful guest room. Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the tip. I can't see that. Arigatou gozaimasu. Arigato. Can I use this room? I was puzzled because this room was so wonderful that I felt it was not suitable for me. But the butler is smiling at me. Oh, I'm sorry. I haven't set that up yet. I should have. Did you leave a message or something like that? I think I should probably check. I will check. Arigato. Let me check. Of course, I have been ordered by my lord to provide maximum. What as over? Is that a word? It's my first time to encounter such a word. My lord said he wanted to see you later. Could you meet him? I readily accept his proposal. Then I noticed that I haven't met the detective yet. I have to talk to the detective before I see your lord. Do you know where he is now? Where's my profile? The detective is in the next room. Come with me to visit his room. Sorry, I'm currently opening my stream element so that I can see the message. No need for that. Someone's cold voice echoed in the room. I was surprised and saw the direction in which I heard the voice. Ikimen datta. The young man stands at the entrance of the room. He was so beautiful. It was like a great painting. I had the illusion that I had wandered into a daydream. Oh, let's go, oneesan. Hi. Arigato. Sorry, I was not clicking the game anymore. Hi. His beautiful blonde hair seemed to reflect the light of the sun. Hey, his eyes, which were the same color as the ocean, were so clear that it seemed to see into the depths of my heart. Wow. You fell in love so fast, Jessica. Yamete. He has an overwhelming presence just standing there. His classy atmosphere fascinated me, and I forgot to breathe. Hi, Kel? Mr. Detective, your assistant is here. Oh, so I will be the assistant. I know it. Are you making a fool of me? He glared at the butler with his beautiful ice blue eyes. Hello, welcome to the stream. We're currently playing Ghost Orchard demo. His beautiful, sharpened gaze is very frightening. The butler trembled with fear. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's kind of hard managing like 3 characters and then doing their voices. Oh yes, I'll be the assistant. The butler made an effort to smile. The reason why I did such a thing is so that it does not make the detective angry anymore. I felt that way. The air in the room was chilly. It's not an atmosphere I can say what? I feel like anyhow. But I felt that the detective's attitude was terrible, so I thought I should be resorted. What's that word? Resorted for his remarks. No. You're really welcome here. I'm really glad that you guys are here for my first stream. I'm really happy. My goal for this stream is to finish this game, the demo for this game, and then maybe while we're doing that, while I'm reading the lines and playing the game, we can get to know each other. You can ask me questions like, I don't know. I'm not sure how do VTubers introduce themselves, so maybe you can guide me along with that. I'm new here. Hi, hajimete desu. When I tried to speak to the detective, he said first. His words were turned to the butler. We don't need a tea. Tell my client to stay in the room until we get there. What a snob. Then I will never allow anyone to enter my room without my permission. As a servant, you are also forbidden to enter my room. If you don't want to die, don't do it. Kawaii. This is scary. Yes, sir. The butler was very nervous, and he left this room to run away after leaving my luggage on the sofa. Exactly. I know, right? I just hope someone kind of checked it first before publishing the English translation. Jessica is thirsty. I know. I heard the door close and his footsteps faded away. As soon as the butler left, I suddenly became thin-hearted. Then the detective sighed. Do you know what this job entails? Did you know what you got into, Jessica? I don't know anything about it. The detective was convinced by my remarks. Then he pointed to the chair. Sit there. I want to hear your story, and I'll give you a little long explanation. Sometimes whenever there are like translations like this, I kind of wonder how or what is the original, or how is this in Japanese really, right? Exactly, it's like an oxymoron. The detective sat on the sofa opposite me. He's not willing to consider my situation. I was angry at it, but I have to follow his instructions. Whoa, that was a loud thunder. Kawaii. Kawaii. Reluctantly, I sat down across from the detective. Just then, a fluffy chair softly wrapped around my aching buttocks. The softness of the chair surprised me, and I looked at it. Why are you surprised? The detective asked me with a suspicious expression. I made excuses with embarrassment. Hi, Miki. Welcome to the stream. So this is some kind of, what do you call it? How do you call this kind of game? Okay, so I have 3 choices. I touch on this. Oh my god, I touched on this for the first time. I thought this was awesome. I thought this was the good item. You know what I think? Yeah, visual novel. Exactly. Thank you very much for being here. It's kind of like a visual novel rather than a detective game. Oh, anyhow, let's just continue. I'm getting annoyed with how this was kind of Google translated. Psycho desu. Let's just say I thought this was awesome. Have you never wondered how this chair can be so fluffy? Touched on what? Buttocks. I asked him, thinking it was a childish question. Then he suddenly thought with a serious expression. The chair is made of fine feathers. I didn't have that answer. What? But that may be a problem. This is kind of getting confusing for me already. With a serious expression, he fell silent. And he begins to worry. I waited for a while and then spoke to him. Apparently, I've told you something superfluous. We should discuss our work. Yeah, exactly, right? The English seemed really weird. He accepted my proposal, then he became expressionless. How did you come to be here? How did you come to be here? I was very surprised by the question. Thank you very much for lurking. Enjoy. Did you come here without knowing anything about it? When I asked him, he was grumpy. That's not possible. I'm your employer. You think I don't know what? You don't know anything about? You think I don't know anything about that? Explain to me quickly the situation you're in. I don't understand why does he have to know Jessica's situation? It's trying to sound like a convent in Victorian English, but Jessica is speaking way too modern casual. Exactly. Right? He said grumpily. I apologized for putting him in a bad mood, and I explained to him how it went. Well, I was laid off the other day. I turned to my friend for help. Then he introduced me to this work. He told me that I can only work for a very short time, but I'll get a lot of rewards. This is an isekai game, that's why. Hi. I was isekai to this Victorian era. You're a fool. You should have known the job description in advance. Wow. I felt very pitiful myself when he pointed out. This job is fraught with danger. I'm going to do my best, but I can guarantee your life. I wouldn't have stayed here if you're not hot. I don't even know your name. I just know you as the detective. That's a joke, right? I tried to laugh off his remarks, but he had a cold glance at me. His attitude made me understand that this job seemed really dangerous. I didn't hear that. It's natural. No one will take the job when I say I can't guarantee your life. He said once and for all. I asked him, very surprised about it. Did you deceive me because your friend refused to help you with this job? He looked away from me and he made an awkward face. I told them that I would pay them whatever they wanted, but they wouldn't take the job. What foolishness, Pepole. How foolish to turn down a favor from me. Exactly what a Tsun detective. He was very disheartened, but I sympathized with his friends. His friends insisted on better treatment, but he must have refused, so they turned down the job. I could easily imagine the scene. With his good looks, he will be able to manipulate people at will. Is it originally a Japanese theme or something else? I think this is originally Japanese. Hi. That's why there were two choices in the main screen. I can play it either in Japanese or in English, but I'm not yet that fluent in Japanese, so I'll struggle a lot if I try to. Considering the dialogue that we read so far, I'm not at that level to read that kind of Japanese yet. Right. With his good looks, he will be able to manipulate people at will, but he's not doing it. I thought maybe he was a clumsy person. Exactly. I'm not so sure if that. Did you hear thunder outside? Probably. I hope it won't rain hard. I haven't. Finally, we have the name. I haven't introduced myself to you yet. I'm Arthur. I run the detective office. I'm Jessica. What I'm doing now is. I felt silent because I didn't know what to say. How should I introduce myself to him? I give him a vague response. I appeal to him. I'll be honest with him. Of course, we'll be honest, right? I am currently unemployed. I was depressed to remember reality. Touche, touche, Jessica. Arthur, on the other hand, smiles faintly. Don't worry, you will be my assistant until this work is finished. You must not despise yourself. Oh. For once, finally, Arthur said something nice. However, this work ends in a short term. I am very anxious about whether my next job will be decided. What? Whether my next job will be decided. The option boxes are strangely transparent as well. Hi. I held back my sigh and gazed at Arthur. Then he turned a serious expression at me as if to encourage me. I was told that my job this time was only for 7 days. What should I do with this job? I'm the detective and you're my assistant. The detective is. Wow, dictionary. A detective is a profession that investigates cases. You can't even understand something as simple as that without someone telling you. His words were as graceful as a babbling brook. Wow. Babbling brook, and hear a song that I could understand. I keep wishing it could be that way, because my world would be a wonderland. Yeah, the art is cool, but exactly, Arthur is a jerk. His beautiful voice made me swoon. Unfortunately, we cannot. No one dubbed him, so like you have to. You have to settle with my voice. Yeah. For a while, I was ecstatic, but I noticed immediately that I have been ridiculed by him. Your response is not correct. What? Chotto. Chotto mate. What I want you to tell me is the content of the case we are investigating this time. I didn't expect anyone to argue with me. I was a little interested in what's happening here. Arthur's voice is very cold and flat, but I was relieved to see him interested in me. Oh, Jessica, why are you like this? Arthur is my employer. If I lose his mood, I won't get paid. Oh my gosh. There's a ghost. I don't like horror. The ghost appeared in this villa. It is our job to find out the identity of the ghost. The ghost? I gazed at Arthur, stunned. Then Arthur nodded. The ghost appeared in this villa. I repeated the words in my heart. Wow. 心の中にあの言葉を繰り返しました。The next moment, I was terrified. Are you sure? I looked around the room in fear. The elation I had felt earlier disappeared. I can't help but think this room is creepy. Ask him to soothe your aching box. No, I'd rather sit in the sofa rather than have Arthur soothe my aching buttocks. You don't immediately obey me as I speak. I am interested in you. Have you ever seen a ghost? No, I have never. When I denied it, he frowned grimly. What does he want? Maybe the assistant should have been what do you call that? Spiritual detective. Do you believe in indeterminate beings that you have never seen for yourself and have not proven to exist? Jessica's gonna, oh no, leave the nasi kangkang. Why is the nasi kangkang here? No. Yes, I do. I've heard of people who claim to have seen it. I looked around the room again. Ghosts are incomprehensible beings. It's no wonder I fear it. But you must not shift the point of the story. I'm asking you why you're sure of the existence of ghosts. I told you I don't know. I'm not sure. I was stunned by his point. I don't know what to answer and I can only gaze at him. Man, Jessica, you've been gazing at him all this time. No, NKK. Nasi kangkang, no. Arthur is the ghost. Woo. It's natural for you to be afraid of unidentified things. I don't deny that in and of itself. But if you can't see a ghost, it's the same as not being present. You don't have to be afraid of it. I do not deny your opinion, but it's just difficult to prove that ghosts don't exist because they can't be seen. Why is it a question mark? It was a barren argument. There is no solid evidence for either opinion, and only each subject can talk about it. Arthur sighed. Anyway, you believe in the existence of ghosts and feel horrible about them. I'm just happy to find it. You don't seem to believe in ghosts yourself, Arthur. Of course, I have no time to believe in the unscientific existence of ghosts. He claims to be busy, but I don't know how busy he is, so I could only answer indeed. Our job is to uncover the identity of the ghost who appeared in this villa within 7 days. He asks me if he asks me if I understand. He was relieved when I got what? When he got the nod for it. Why am I correcting the grammar? Oh no. First of all, we have to talk to the people who live in this villa. Arthur stood up quietly from the sofa. His work is very beautiful. Work? What? What kind of work? You mean like the way he stood up is very beautiful? He glared at me as I looked at it. What were you looking at, Jessica? We only have 7 days. You seem to have already forgotten it. I'm sorry. Now let's get started. I said that to him and then stood up from the chair in a hurry. Oh yeah. Yeah, I should drink, right? ちょっと待ってね. How many people are in this villa? Just so happens that the water is beside me right now, so I can just pour it on my glass and drink. ちょっと待ってね. ちょっと待って. Hi. Alright. Sorry. I just talked to my mom. How many people are in this villa? the client and his daughter. The servants are a butler and a footman, and two, maids of honor. Is this a wedding? Let me drink water first. Jessica's IQ is quenched in the scriptwriter's long essay about Arthur's good looks. All right. I thought about who would be the first person to go to listen to. Okay, dare, dochi ga ii desu ka? What should we choose first? Client, the young lady, the butler, the maid, the footman, someone we met at. Let's go at random. Maid of honor is a maid that is exclusive to one person for the rest of her life. And this so desu ka? Good. Good. Let me see what you can do as an assistant. Excuse me. I burped. Excuse me. Okay. Arthur observed me to be in order. I was nervous at his keen gaze. Why do you keep on looking at each other? Man. Ganbarimasu. I answered weakly and went out into the hallway with him. Don't tell me that's the end. Okay. Drinking game. Take a shot whenever the word gaze appears. We'll take a shot of water whenever the word gaze appears, so that I'll be hydrated. When we went out into the garden, the young maid was spraying water. was watering the plants over there. We went to her. Sunlight is pouring down on the garden. The wind is calm today and the temperature is high. It has a very mild climate. It would feel so good if I fell asleep on the grass and took a nap on such a fine day. I soon started to want to fall asleep on the grass. Ii tenki de ne. Take a shot every time Arthur is being unnecessarily curt. Okay. If I'm not at work, I would have wanted to take a nap. I muttered a small desire, but Arthur's reaction is not so. Maybe you don't like going out. I glance at I glance at him. Hi, welcome Shintejina. Hi, irashai. Irashaimase. We're currently playing the demo of Ghost or Trick, and over this past hour, I've just been reading their dialogues and their thoughts. At that moment, I forgot to breathe. Oh my god. Jessica, again. His blonde hair reflects sunlight and shines, and his long eyelashes cast a shadow. His good looks are like dolls. The elaborate beauty is surely specially created by an artist named God. Oh my gosh. I felt like worshipping his divine beauty. I was more and more fascinated by him. This is not a detective game. Why is this my first dream? Anyhow, it's kind of a practice for me as well, because I wanted to be able to practice doing voiceovers and stuff like that. Yeah. I didn't realize that it was an otome game. Zannen. I had never imagined that such a beautiful person existed. If I had not met Arthur, I would not have known that the true beauty. I was fascinated by him. Then he glares at me. Okay. We have a case. We drink. What do you have to say to me? Well, there's a maid over there. Let's talk to her as soon as possible, shall we? I told him so, and then I started running. Why do you have to run, Jessica? And we went by her in the garden. I saw the ghost of a woman in this villa. The young maid was excited. What she's excited about is not her fear of ghosts, but her curiosity. I saw the ghost standing at the end of the hallway in the villa at midnight 3 days ago. Arthur asked her in detail about where she saw the ghost. She explained it to him in detail, flushing her cheeks. Wow, the young maid also has a thing for Arthur. You said the ghost was a woman? Do you remember any ghost features? Ghost features. Hi. Dozo. At that moment, the young maid turned pale. Her excitement is awakened and dominated by fear. Yeah, just because he is a beauty created by God. Oh. The ghost had dark hair and was wearing a white dress. She was very beautiful. She said so and then fell silent. Arthur stares at her with a threatening glance. I promise you that I will keep your testimony a secret. The young maid's complexion was slightly better when she heard his remarks. She told us nervously, the ghost resembled my lord's mistress. When I witnessed her, the surroundings were dark, so I can say for sure with her. I was told by a colleague that he and she had broken up a year ago. After they after they separated, she visited the mansion while my lord's wife was away. She pressured him to get back together. I was surprised to hear of such an unexpected scandal. At the same time, I was convinced this topic is very sensitive. In particular, the young lady should not be informed of this. I don't know what happened to her after that. I'm sure the butler has settled. You believe that she appeared here after she became a ghost because she had a grudge against him? That's just my imagination. I have not been told by my colleagues that she is dead. Is dead. Is it possible that a living person has become a ghost? I understood myself that the question was unrealistic. However, if the story of the young maid is referred to, the possibility cannot be denied. Arthur got grumpy when he heard me ask. I don't know, I'm a ghost denier. So I can't know if a living human being can be a ghost. I reflexively apologized to him. Yeah, you know, Godspeed Aflo, you're doing fine. You're way, way, way better than this Google translated game. I reflexively apologized to him. There is a heavy atmosphere around. The stunned young maid asked Arthur, Do you believe that the ghost that appeared in this villa is not real, but someone's trick? Oh, so that's why the game is called Ghost or Trick. I'm not decided that's the case yet, but I'm thinking it's more likely than not, so I am doing my research. Arthur turned his keen gaze to the young maid. You may see ghosts in the future. The next time you see a ghost, I want you to observe not only the ghost, but also the situation around you. Arthur's cold but beautiful voice captivates the young maid. Again, Arthur. The young maid, who had seemed uneasy until then, regained her calm thanks to his words. All right, I promise to make sure I do it and report the results to you. Arthur nods before quietly heading back into the villa. I thanked her and then chased Arthur. It's very nice weather today. Would you like to sunbathe a little more? I didn't come here to play. I'm here to work as the detective. I don't have time to play around. He showered me with a cold glance. I apologized to him for feeling severely scolded by him. Then, as his mood subsided, I suggested to him who I wanted to talk to next. We're still talking. The butler. He agreed that I would tell him who I wanted to talk to. And when we went to the other party of our... And then we went to the butler. あ、ちょっと水がない。黒羊. We found the butler in the living room. I called him down and asked if he had ever witnessed the ghost in his villa. Sorry, I stretched. Don't forget to drink as well, guys. Also, if you're about to eat or something like that, I hope you're having fun. I hope you're eating well. Okay. I'm sure I won't be able to meet your expectations. He is very puzzled. Actually, I've never seen the ghost here. I have only heard about it from the lady and the maids. You've never heard a strange noise or encountered a strange phenomenon, like things moving to another place, have you? Not at all, sir. The butler denied it once and for all. Seeing it, I judged that there was no lie in his remarks. But Arthur seemed to be thinking about something different. He has remained silent since he heard the butler's reply. Silence came. In the tense air, the butler gazed at me, and I should drink because there's a gaze. Apparently, he is asking me for help. I spoke to him in response to Butler's silent appeal. Since when have you been staying here in this villa? Yeah, I should drink again. I should get some water. The lady, maids, and footmen have been staying here for a month. Would you mind if I get some water? Just for a short while. I have to refill. ちょっと待ってね. What's the next line? My lord and I came here about a week ago. What? Hey? That short? ちょっと待って. Yes, I'm back. I'm gonna drink. Because there is gaze. Thank you. Arthur reacted to the butler's remarks. He turned a keen glance. Huh? Keen gaze at the butler. If that's true, does that mean that you do not plan to stay in this villa with your lord? The butler nodded at his question. The butler looked serious and made sure there was no one but us around him. Then he began to explain the situation to us in a small voice. About a month ago, the lady broke up with her lover. That's when she caused a small uproar. After such a thing, this incident occurred. In other words, client and butler came here, worried about the young lady, who would be mentally unstable. I listened to his explanation and interpreted it so. I just drank. I see. I understood why you worry about her mental state. Arthur was convinced, but the butler's expression was still cloudy. Maybe I can support her. She and I are the same gender and close in age. Thank you very much. I would be relieved if you were to talk to the lady. The butler accepted my proposal, and it seems to have eased his anxiety a little. I am glad to reassure him. Parting from a lover is hard for everyone. It's going to take some time, but she'll definitely get well. Wait, I'm getting confused. Aren't the lady and the lord, married to each other? Why is there... Anyhow. Next. Is the story over? Again, Arthur. I was sad when Arthur denied the story about me and the butler. But even if I had complained to him, my defeat would have been final, so I kept my mouth shut. When the wounded lady saw the ghost, she began to make noise. When you heard it, you rushed here in a hurry, and the client asked me to get the situation under his way. You're right. Women, including the lady, claim to have seen the ghost, but I can't decide if it's true or not. The butler was puzzled. So up to his appeal, Arthur asked him, Did you get the lady to see a doctor? Wow. Is Arthur thinking that the lady is crazy? Yes, according to the doctor, the lady was in good health. The doctor said her testimony was a hallucination developed from mental stress. I can't deny the possibility too. If you feel any strangeness in her appearance, report it to me. Yes, sir. I just realized, yes. That's all I want to ask of you. Get back to work. He followed Arthur's instructions and went away. What did you realize? After he left, I asked Arthur. You earlier claimed. Are they using... Yeah. That's how you know that they're kind of... It's from Japanese. They're using the brackets instead of quotation marks. You know, I also realized something because we keep on talking about how Jessica has her eyes set on Arthur throughout the game. at the start of the game, didn't I choose which gender I'll be playing? And then I chose women. I was kind of wondering if how would this be if I chose the character, my character as a man instead. I feel like my grammar sucks as well. I'm starting to feel lost for words. Don't worry, this is practice. That's why I'm streaming. I want to improve myself. I want to be able to be better, and not only in speaking in English, but probably basically just trying to get the words out of my head. Yeah, hi. Okay, let's continue. Arthur was stunned to hear it, and he turned. That's common. Most eyewitness accounts of ghosts and ghosts are mistakes and hallucinations. There are only a few things that they. My head hurts already because of the grammar, and then it's continuing to confuse me as well. 本当ですか?初めてなの。It's sus, right? I was almost convinced by his remarks, but I questioned some of his remarks and asked him, "You should never have seen ghosts, but why do you know they can be real?" Exactly. This is us reading the thing. He looked out of me. Oh my gosh, how long can I last? I think this stream is me just struggling to keep my sanity while reading the dialogues and Jessica's thoughts and stuff like that. Fine, I chose this. How I wish this is a detective game, not some kind of otome visual novel game. I noticed that he was hiding something. That is not necessary to solve this case. He doesn't seem willing to answer my question. I was so tired of knowing the truth, but if I were any more persistent, I would be angry with him. I had no choice but to focus on the investigation. So, I think what I'm thinking is that the demo will end once we get to ask all possible choices in here. So we have the client, the young lady, a maid, the footman, and someone we can meet at random, right? Let's choose the young lady for now. Okay. Google Translate. Why are you looking like that? I really saw it. The ghost appeared in the middle of the night. The day I saw the ghost for the first time, I was terrified and I couldn't get out of the room. She began to explain before we even asked. I listened to her words. The woman had black long hair. She walked slowly toward me. She turned pale as she remembered the scene at that time, and she began to tremble faintly. Are you okay? You must not overdo it. 大丈夫ですか? Thanks, you're very kind. I was was upset when she smiled at me. I have rarely been favored by a demure woman like her. Why would you be upset if she was kind to you, Jessica? So I don't know what attitude to take on her. I'm glad that a kind person like you was the detective's assistant, she said to me in a gentle voice. The next moment, she looked rugged and stared at Arthur. The detective is a terrible person. Yeah, I know, right? The detective had arrived at the villa, so I came over to say hello. But Mr. Detective did not open the door to his room. In addition, he told me not to enter the room, to talk of the story later. And to go midway. Ouch, my head hurts. Why is this like this? I want to end. I want this agony to end. It's like me dying over and over this grammar. And you struggling as well, guys. I'm kind of feeling guilty that this was the first game. This is my first stream, but just bear with me. Let's bear this struggle together. Let's struggle together. The young lady complained to me. Arthur, on the other hand, was fed up as he listened patiently to her story. Is your wasted story over? I want to have a meaningful discussion soon. Arthur treated her in a cold manner. It's a little different from what he's going to turn to me. How long is this gonna end? I don't want to read this anymore. I wondered that I didn't stare at Arthur. He got a grim look on his face, and he ignored me and turned a cold glance at the young lady. Arthur's poor attitude toward her had hurt her mood. He glared at Arthur. You seem to have seen the ghost, but explain to me when, where, and in what condition you saw it. As accurately as possible. The young lady was puzzled when she heard Arthur's last words. It can be a little difficult. For a few moments, she was lost in thought. Eventually, she remembered something and stood up. She approached the desk in the corner of the room. She opened the desk drawer and took out her diary. It has a very cute binding. She came back to us with her diary. She opened her diary after sitting on the sofa. She looked bright at first, but gradually her expression darkened. What's wrong with you? She fell into a sudden depression, and I became worried about her. Now I remember that day I saw the ghost was so terrifying that I did not write about it in my diary. Can I just check how long the gameplay for the demo is? I don't really know. I think playing solitaire or any other computer game is better than doing this game. Fudge. My head hurts. So let's search ghost or trick gameplay. Why did I not investigate this before downloading it or playing it? I wish I played Ghost Trick and not Ghost or Trick instead. Are you doing okay, guys? You know? Yeah. 何 ちょっと待って。Let me search for the game. No, I cannot search. I don't see any review or something. Tony. ito. You know, there's a review here. It says, "Hello. Thanks for allowing me to access the demo. I really appreciate it. The overall story concept is good. Even the art and music are awesome. If I may suggest one thing, it's the English translation. I won't say the English translation is really that bad that makes readers unable to comprehend the story, but it does need a rework or retranslation. The current English translation is a bit off. I think the translator just tried to translate the text word by word. I can see that because I read and where was I? Read and understand Japanese. I kind of know what the text trying to say in Japanese, but somehow it didn't show in the English translation, or it's written in the wrong expression. I'm still fine with the current English translation, but I also know that if you don't hire someone else to redo the English translation, it can be your stumbling block in receiving good reviews. Thank you and Godspeed." Well, exactly, this is a challenge for our intelligence, for our brains. Oops, sorry. Oh. How long? No one shared how long they played the game. No one shared how long the gameplay is. Would you mind if we end the game instead? Because honestly, I'm getting bored at the game already. I kind of regret choosing it for my first stream, considering this is my first stream. We can do something else. Maybe we can just do just chatting and get to know each other better or something like that. You can ask questions about me, well, or something like that. Or maybe I can sing a few songs. I'm just really not interested in the game anymore. Really? It's entertaining just reading it? At that moment, Arthur turned his back on her. Maybe we can just end it with after we get to know what the young lady has to say about the current situation in the villa. And then I'm at loss. No, it's okay. You can just close it. Okay. Hi. Let's move to just chatting. ちょっと待ってね. Yeah, right? My head just hurt the whole time. What would happen if I skip? Oh, okay. So just skip like everything. Okay. screen configuration menu close title. Let's just save. And then, even though I'm not gonna play it anymore, if I want my head to hurt again, I can just open it. Ito, log screen configuration menu. I think it's better this way instead of playing some normal games. Yeah. Data save, data load. Hide message, message skip. Back to title. Stretch. Oh, stretch. Okay. Saltoria game developer. Hi, Raven. Hi, Ravenhead. I mean, hi, Ashley. You just missed me struggle on this game. Like, oh my gosh, my head hurt so much. I thought this was kind of a puzzle game, but no, it was an atomic game. Anyhow, welcome. いらっしゃい。はい、いらっしゃいませ。I'm so happy that you dropped by. How are you? How are you guys? I'm gonna close the game already because honestly, it's just really. I'm sorry for that. That was too loud. It's just hi. So hi, welcome to my first stream. I'm not. I'm pretty sure you really typed Jerry. Yeah. No, I was struggling a lot reading. Like, the game was originally in Japanese, and then I think they just used Google Translate or something to have the lines translated from Japanese to English. And oh my gosh, the grammar, the translation was. It made me cry. And I just read and read because they were having a dialogue. Because apparently this was a visual novel or game or something like that rather than a puzzle game. I'll make sure to download like the correct game next time. I'm really planning to play the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles in the future. I don't want something like this. Anyhow, apart from that, what are my future plans as a streamer? I'm not sure. Basically, I just started streaming here on Twitch because I wanted to connect to with more people. I wanted to play. I'm not that much of a gamer again, but I like playing puzzle games, and I have wanted to play the latest Ace Attorney game for the longest time. So I'll do that once there's another Steam sale. So I'll wait for it. And what else? I also sing, but maybe I'll sing a little for today, but I kind of wanted to really save the real karaoke stream for like when I get affiliate or something. But we'll get there eventually. But I love singing. I love music. I like J-pop, anime music. Let's do it a cappella or something like that. Do you have any suggestions? Do you have any anime that you like? I'll search for the lyrics. We'll just do it a cappella if you don't mind. And then after that, maybe I can end the stream after like around maybe by 8 p.m. here. Hazenomachi, Miki-kun. Fine. So, Kazu no Machi is a song from the anime Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicles. I'm gonna do it a cappella because the reason actually why I kind of don't want to do a music or karaoke stream yet because I wanted to have a better or proper microphone. Right now I'm kind of using a noise cancelling headset. I hope I sound okay. And the only problem with using this whenever I play an instrumental track, my timing will not match the timing of the instrumental, and I don't want that. And then if I use the condenser mic, you will hear everything, even the fan. I don't like that. So in the future, I plan to maybe purchase a dynamic mic, a better mic in general. Yeah, so I'll do that. So, but for now, you just have to bear with me singing in a cappella. Just one verse. Kaze no Machi. Hi. This is my first stream. Hi. Sorry, my mom was asking me what I'm doing. Okay, hi. Let's sing one song. Let me mute the background music. Hi. Hello. Is there any reverb? Can you hear any reverb or something? Hello. I don't hear any reverb. Hello. You might miss the song. I'm being called for dinner. Oh, okay. Fine. Maybe I can sing it after you get back from dinner. I'll sing something else. Let's sing like I watched the latest episode of Spy Family earlier, and I want to sing. I want to try singing the opening song. I haven't attempted to sing it yet. Mixed nuts. I went to a Japanese supermarket earlier and then I found some mixed nuts and then I took a picture of it and then hey いいですね mixed nuts lyrics はい lyrics Let me drink some water. How does this go again? 袋に詰められ okay. Game? 袋に詰められた夏のような世間では誰もがそれぞれ出会った誰かと呼び添い合ってる I'm not sure with that そこに紛れ込んだ僕らはピーナッツみたいに木の実のふりしながら微笑み浮かWhy am I singing this? I'm not even sure. Let's just sing the ending song instead. I know that better because I love Hoshinogen-san. Comedy lyrics. Hi. ダダダダダダダダダ隠し事だらけ継ぎはぎだらけの褒めのような噛み砕いたいなくばない本音がない狭間たま不安だらけなりゆき任せの life and I know はいどっちWait. I think that's just one song and then I think I have to end my stream after. Wait, before we end the stream or before I sing, let's go back to the background music instead. Again, I thank you guys for coming here, for dropping by. Even if I'm just ahead right now, I'm really hoping that eventually I'll be able to get a proper PNG model by my VTuber Mama, and after that, I'm not sure yet when I'll stream next, but once I get to download the latest game, the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, I'll make sure to stream that time. I also plan on streaming the Japanese study streams because I really want to utilize my time streaming as well to improve my Japanese, because honestly I really struggle with like forming the words in my head so that I'll be able to express myself better in Japanese. But currently I'm currently studying, so hi 頑張ります。後で yeah, eventually I want to be able to have a proper mic and do some music streams if you like that, but mainly I'll do a study stream and the gaming stream, puzzle gaming stream. Hi. Okay, with that said, we will do one last song. Let's sing comedy, or if you have any request, like one song that you'd like me to sing, please let me know. Hey, or if you have any anime that you like watching or something like that, I can sing it for you. I won't do this again until I reach my goal, or until I get a proper mic. Hi. So, where was that? I think I know there's a good instrumental track of comedy. Kigeki. Hi. ちょっと待って。Where was it? Oh well. We'll just... okay. We'll just use... instrumental. Let me search for a good instrumental. Dum. Hey, got it. Alright. Oops. Ad. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Sorry for the ad. Skip. Oops. Okay, game. 争い合って壊れかかったこのお茶目な星で生まれ落ちた日から よそ者涙枯れ果てた帰りゆく場所は夢の中こぼれ落ちた先で出会ったただ秘密を抱え普通のふりをしたあなたと探し諦めた私の居場所は作るものだったあの日交わした血に勝るもの心たちの契約を手をつなぎ帰ろうか今日は何食べようかこんなことがあったって君と話しかったんだいつの日も君となら喜劇を驚きしむベッドで笑い転げたままでふざけた生活は続くさ Alright はい Alright Okay So that's me singing I'm gonna post more covers in the future hopefully in my on my YouTube channel maybe you can check my socials or you can follow wait I'm still in my hiragana keyboard right you can follow me on YouTube for my upcoming covers I have a cover there of What Else Can I Do from Encanto that's my latest cover and also for more updates regarding when I'll be streaming again, when I'll be able to finally stream Ace Attorney, please follow me on Twitter so that you'll get updated. Hi. So I think that would be all for today. I hope you had fun even though the game was really weird. It was a struggle, and I'm enjoying this actually. I hope to be able to do more streams in the future, and yeah. それではこのストリーム終わりましょう。はい、ありがとうございました。Thank you very much for being here, for staying here. I'll be ending the stream already. And wherever you are, guys, I hope you'll have a good day. And rest well, guys. And thank you again. はい。じゃあね。Bye bye you. I should use that. Bye bye you. はい。Bye bye you.